Hey there, Luke Kalinsky from SNowIT speaking. I'm thrilled to welcome you back to our channel. Today we are diving into some game-changing solutions that are designed to elevate your ServiceNow experience to new heights. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just getting started, you are in for a treat. But before we jump into the details, if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. That way you will never miss out on the latest insights and innovative solutions we share here at SNowIT. Now, let's get down to business. In this video, I'll present you how to upload the data using Integration Hub into your ServiceNow instance. So this is CMDB data, and as you can see, we have the business application, the application service, and also the computer. So this is how it will looks like. So we'll have the business application related to application service, and then we'll have application service and relationship with the computer. So let's switch to ServiceNow. Before we start implementing ETL, we need to have some prerequisites like the data source. So as you can see, we have this data source and we are using this import set table, which doesn't have any transform assigned to it. And also we have this file in here and we have created the schedule. So from this place, it's all what we need. Also, we need to navigate to our CI class manager and then go to the classes that we are interested in. So as you remember, we will be using the computer, business application, and application service. And in this case, we need to know that we have identification rules. So I have created this rule for business application. But for now, I will just turn it off and you will see the output of it when there is no existing identification rule. We can type ETL in Filter Navigator and then you will see Integration Hub ETL module. So once you navigate into it, you will be displayed with this page and you have to create a new application. As you can see, I have already created one and I'll open it. In the first section, we are specifying the basic details, so we are providing information about the data source and some other information. In the second step, we are preparing the data so we can handle the data, how it will look like, so we can create some scripts and so on. In these two steps, we'll be providing the mappings to the classes and the attributes and also relationships. And the last one, we are testing our solution, so we'll see the outputs and also we can create some schedule. So in here we have to specify the name, the description. Also we have to select the previously created data source. And in here you have the import set, which will be used to present the data. You have an option to auto pull a new import set, so it will reload the data that you have in the data source. In the second step, you can see the visualization of the data that you have from the data source. So on the right side, you can see the origin fields, let's say, and on the left side, you can see the manipulated data and the fields that you have created. So when you click this button, you can see three options. So use source column, table lookup, and also set fixed value. So I'll explain each of them. So this one is using fixed value. So as you can see, we are creating final owner column. We have this description and we are assigning this value. Final company ID has this table lookup. So if we open it, you can see that it's querying the core company table. It uses the name from the core company and it's matching with our EU company value, which is coming from the data source. And we are retrieving sysid. Also, the last one is in here. So if we edit it, you can see that we are using multiple input script and we are getting our manufacturer. So we are specifying the outputs and the inputs. And as you can see, we have you manufacturer and you name as the inputs, and we are using some code. So this is important. The code has the structure like this. So you need to know how the source is coming, right? How the inputs are coming into. And as you can see, they are separated by this sign. And then we are getting it. Also, when you are not sure how the source is coming, I have created this example source. So it's using the script and it's assigning just the source, which is coming from this input. And you can see how it's set. So as you can see, it's separated by this sign. In here, we'll set up mapping for the classes and also the attributes. So as you can see, we have three mappings. So we'll be using computer class or hardware, business application, and the application service. So let me focus on the first one. So you can see that if the final correlation ID is placed in our data, then we'll be using computer class. Otherwise, we'll be using hardware. Also, you can switch it on or not. Also, you can add the mappings, so the attributes. From the right side, you can drag and drop them to the left. Also, you can use this picker. And what is important, you can use add attribute to add new attributes, and it's a multi-select thing. And also, you can see deleting icons, so you can delete the fields if you don't need them. What is most important for our relationships, you need to use the source native key, so it's a unique identifier for this particular record. Let's see what will be the output from our integration when we don't have any identification rule for the business application. So let's trigger it, and you'll see the outputs. So we have two application services loaded. We don't have business application. As you know, we don't have any identification rule. We'll have 5 computers. We'll have few relationships related to the computer and the application service. And in partial loads, you will see the CMDB business application information, but most important thing will be displayed in warning log. And as you can see for 5 entries, this is missing identification rule for business application. So to make it work correctly, we need to turn on this identification rule. Now let's trigger integration once we have this identification rule. So we should have 2 application services, 1 business application, 5 computers, right? And also some additional relationships. So as you can see, we have the business application relationships, and we don't have any errors. So this is how our business application looks like from the backend perspective. As you can see, it contains 2 application services, and also below it contains the computers. So this is how it looks like. Also, you can see the dependency view. So this is how they are mapped, and this is the way how we had it in our Excel file. I appreciate you spending your time with us today. If you enjoyed the content, make sure to subscribe and explore our website at snowit.co. Your support keeps us going. Exciting things are on the horizon, so stay tuned. See you in the next video.